So anyway, well, we're back on the air. We have another, not a wannabe, a hopeful, Branson hopeful, and you've got an unusual act there, sir.
Do I really?
Yeah, I think you're going to make it. What do you do exactly?
I don't know. I'm waiting for someone to tell me. See, I came to Branson, and I really, really want to do it really bad. I want to be a star, a Branson star. But I need someone to tell me what to do.
Well, my suggestion would be to fill a gap that needs filling.
You think so? Really?
Oh, yeah.
What kind of gap would that be?
Well, you know, Branson has, it's a wonderful place, Branson.
Well, it's
Everybody
lovely.
knows that.
It's lovely.
And, you know, there's so many talented people here.
Yeah.
A lot of them are living even. And, yeah, that's
funny.
amazing. Yeah.
That's very funny.
That's a joke.
I know.
Because, you know, we take a ribbing all the time, Brant. You know, it's those Vegas people. They're just jealous.
Yes, that's very true.
And the Nashville people, they're even worse.
No, they're
backstabbers.
Yes.
That's why I had to leave myself. I mean, I came right to Branson.
Yes,
people around us
they
in
were
Branson.
clamoring for me in Nashville, but I thought that Branson would be more where I fit in.
It's more honest. That's what I find. It's refreshing.
It's
clean.
The heartland.
And the people are clean here. They're very clean. Clean.
They make them clean. They
clean. They clean everybody.
They clean up very well, though.
They do. They look good, and they squeak, and it's very nice. But and there's no pollution. There's no
none whatsoever.
graft. There's no none of that political.
No,
business.
no political.
None of that. None of that and none of that sick. You know, that other stuff that they do.
It's a clean town.
They don't gamble. They don't swear. They don't have that sinful sexual stuff on the side there either.
Just they sneak it in occasionally. Maybe.
They do.
I think they do.
They must.
But I don't know for a fact.
Well, you know, you can't control everything.
I've been thinking of maybe if I was to open my own theater, I would.
You're going to open a theater. That's a wonderful idea.
I don't know. No,
that would be a good idea. I like that idea.
I don't have the backing, you see.
Oh, the backing.
The backing is the problem. I mean, you have to pay for those things.
Oh, well.
But if I was thinking, if I opened my own theater,
yeah,
I could have some religion. I mean, you know, some form of religion to make the religious people happy.
A religious service of some sort. That sounds
good. A bit
good.
of nudity, but not to the point of being distasteful. Right at the point where you're almost distasteful. That way, they can't say anything. You know,
that's very clever.
And it's still they have that little extra something they wouldn't normally see in Branson. It's just a little bit of something that sets you apart from the others. You know,
that sounds like a good combination. Is there something else to this now? Have you thought of
music?
Over?
There must be music.
Of course. Well,
and
it's a music town.
And it is. It's a music town.
It's a wonderful town. I love Branson.
Oh, it's a toddling town.
It is. Well, that's Chicago.
Well, this toddles just as much.
I think we waddle. But
waddle in town? I don't know. I don't think.
But anyway, I diverge, as they say. I think they say it that way. But,
something like that.
Yeah, they do. But in Branson, you know.
Right.
But anyway, so you're going to have music, a little nudity, but not really, and then and a little religion. And is there anything else that?
I at this time, that's about all I've got. To offer.
Sounds like a fresh angle. That could fill a gap.
But the only problem is I've heard there's many other theaters opening up in Branson.
Oh, no.
Angle Dick Humperbutt, I'm sure will be coming soon.
Well, that's a whole different. He has a whole different crowd. That's a different crowd.
But still, it's competition. Yes, competition.
Well,
just the same.
No, you know, it's
he's a big star. You know.
Well, he is. But it's a smorgasbord, and people, you know, they have variety is the spice of life, and that's what Branson has. Yeah. I mean, you can get pastrami one day, and you can get biscuits and grits another day, and you can get a little ham sandwich, lots of ham.
I didn't realize
and
it
cheese.
Was quite so versatile.
Yes, there's lots of cheese and ham there.
My God.
You can get it all. So I'm sure that
they have it flown in.
Well, that's another story. Well, there is a man that's starting a cattle thing. I had heard about it. It's a rumor.
It wasn't that cowboy that was on earlier.
Actually, he was thinking about starting some fast food restaurants.
Wow.
Yes, the last cowboy fast food or something. I don't know. It was something he hadn't figured out the name yet, but it was something.
He's
to do with
opening
cows.
his own theater, I think.
It's a cattle.
Too. I heard somewhere.
Well, yeah, but that's really
Yeah,
that's not your crowd either. This would be.
No, that's true. It's true. I have a whole different following.
And you're just going to bring. I would imagine that you would bring something to Branson that hasn't been seen before, so that people will come. If you build, they will come. I would think.
That's what they say.
At least that's what they say. Yeah. But it sounds fascinating.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to whichever way it goes, whether I open my own club or my own theater, or whether someone uses my talents to make a killing in Branson.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think, I mean, as far as raw talent, I can see that you're very raw.
If Bobby Vinton can do it, anyone can do it.
You're not Polish by any chance, because that would be a competitive thing.
I would claim to be if it helped me, but no, I'm not.
Oh, okay. Because, yeah, he's kind of got that market down.
That one, I think he does, yes.
But, well, I mean, it's fascinating. The nudity thing, I'm kind of curious about that. The sort of nudity that you're talking about exactly.
In Branson,
I'd like to know a little bit more about that. Who would actually be nude, or how would that work? Exactly?
Me.
You would be nude.
Me, yes.
I see. Now I'm surprised, because I was thinking of like the showgirl, the Vegas kind of showgirl kind of thing.
Well, there'll be some of that, too.
There will
be. In the
be.
background, I think.
In the background.
In the background, yes.
How far back?
Oh, 15, 20 feet behind me, at least.
Okay.
But it'll be there, I guarantee.
Okay.
It'll
All
be
right.
there. And quite risque.
Risque.
Risque, yes. A little blue, they might say.
Blue?
A little blue, yes.
Blue? I mean, you mean like blue, like a Negro spiritual or something?
Well,
that sort of
blue as far as like on the nastier side of
that sort of blue.
Yes.
Oh, you mean naughty.
Blue, yes. On the blue side of
I see.
things.
Well, we don't generally, that's not generally seen in Branson. We're kind of a wholesome.
Well, the way I see it, if you use the word risque,
that is
you're
intriguing.
pushing, but it's a little better word to use for the same thing. Blue kind of has a certain different.
Yes,
yes.
like a red that Red Fox character. He's dead now.
Red Fox. He was blue.
He is. I've heard he was filthy.
Filthy
mouth.
Filthy
mouth.
He said all kinds of terrible sexual things.
He was. He was probably a nice guy, but he had a filthy mouth.
Filthy mouth. Yeah. That's what Branson needs. Yes,
you think a little bit of that?
Yeah, not too much. I mean, you got to ease it in. You got to ease it in.
Can you give me a sample of what you might do?
Well, my concept is more together than my actual. I haven't had a writer actually do the show yet. It's just I know where I'm going eventually with the show, but to the actual writing of the jokes, I haven't been. Do you have any ideas?
Well, I mean, I'd love to. I would be,
I'm always looking for material,
Oh, I bet you are.
Yeah, I am.
Especially uncopyrighted. Well, of course, I'm sure that that's not important because you
don't need to do that stuff.
No, that's just that's all that legal stuff.
That's government stuff.
Yeah, the government. Let the government take care of that.
Exactly.
Taxes and all that stuff.
Exactly. It's none of our business.
No, I mean, I'm an artist, and of course
exactly.
you are.
You should care about the art.
Yes,
Don't worry about the government.
Yes.
That's something that many people make a big mistake on.
I feel like I've violated something.
Well, that's growth. That's growth.
Is that growth? Can I have that removed? I think.
That's funny. That's very funny. You should have your own show in Branson. You should open your own club.
Oh, I've just.
I'll find backing for you.
Oh no!
Yes, I'll find some backing for you.
I feel more comfortable on the radio. I'm not the show off type.
You could do your radio show from a theater, and people come in and just watch you do it. Things
watch
like
me
that
do
happen
a radio.
These days.
Oh,
you can get away with
that's
that.
Crazy. That's crazy talk.
Nonetheless, there's money to be made, my friend. Money to be made in Branson.
I never thought about opening a theater. That's an interesting idea.
Yes, it is.
Boy, wow, that's opening a theater in Branson.
Well, there's not too much competition, really. Come down.
Well, not with what I do. My particular
more in
flavor.
number than in talent, anyway.
Right. Well, anyone can open a door.
That's sure. Yes.
But
anyone can build a theater.
No. That's a wonderful.
You could always build one with corrugated metal or something, and then just put something to make it look different. Just do it very cheaply.
Like a
and
pole
if it doesn't work, then you can just pull the thing down and skip down,
Oh, well,
It's all in how it looks. It's not important that it's really made of the real stuff. You just make it look like it's a real place.
see.
And as long as you get a few months out of it, before you tear it down and hit the road, you're done all right.
Well, I think you're more ready than you realize.
Probably so. Yes, I'm my worst critic. Yes,
I think you're very. I think
I'm
you're
my worst critic.
Yeah. Oh, I think you're just being very modest with us.
I am.
You may be a prodigy or something like that.
Oh, I was.
You were?
I was.
You gave it up?
Yeah, I had to quit.
Oh.
It's too much stress and strain.
And I suppose it has its ups and downs.
Still does. Yes.
It still does. Oh, I mean the prodigy sort of a thing.
Oh, that. Well.
People, I'm sure it made some people uncomfortable.
That was one of my private jokes. I
see. It was a joke.
Yeah.
That must have been one of those prodigy jokes.
So what kind?
Prodigy jokes.
Prodigy jokes. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
I don't meet many prodigies.
Really? That's sad.
I meet talented people almost all the time. Almost, yeah.
And not many prodigies.
No.
Strange.
No, they just some people have a natural talent.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes.
It's just it's something that just gives people awe and
it does. And I've had the pleasure of giving that shock and awe all of my life since it's just a mere child, a mere prodigy. Excuse me. Excuse me very much.
Well, it's been a wonderful, wonderful time.
It has. And I'll keep you informed about my show and with my theater, whatever ends up turning out, because I'm sure that there's many ways you can help me.
Sure.
Just passing the word along. It's been a pleasure seeing you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's just wonderful. I don't know if we ever did get his name. Did we ever get your name while you're before you go out the door? There's what was Ron's Theater. Look for Ron's Theater. I'm sure coming to Branson before too long. Ron's Theater. Ron. He's the only prodigy that we really know for sure that we met on the show. He's a wonderful. I'm sure he'll be great. Thank you.